Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And sorry for my absence for quite a while now. I have been busy with doing a bunch of other stuff, but I had some time and I wanted to go ahead and do a video, and a very important video at best, because ever since Saturday Night's Main Event, there has been a story going around the YWC that apparently Triple H is coming out of retirement to face Kevin Owens. Triple H, the head of creative, got into an altercation with Kevin Owens. And ever since then, everybody's been talking about it, and everybody's been here and there pushing the narrative that apparently Triple H is going to be coming out of retirement to face Kevin Owens. I am going to go ahead and tell you right now that is 100% bullshit. Many people know some time ago, quite a few years ago, Triple H had suffered a major heart issue and had to have a procedure done on him. And because of it, he had to retire from the ring. He cannot get back in the ring and wrestle anymore. He took over creative, has done a pretty good job at pushing WWE after Vince McMahon left. And when Triple H came out to the ring, near the ring anyway, to confront Kevin Owens, yeah, everybody was totally surprised. I was surprised. But what looks like is never going to happen. And I'm going to tell you why. If you followed procedures and heart issues, you would know that damage to the heart is permanent. It cannot be undone. It doesn't matter how he has recovered from the procedure itself, he still has effects in him that are permanent. Heart procedures, they automatically will affect a person's movement. They will affect the way that they walk. They will affect everything. And the idea that Triple H could somehow overcome a heart procedure, somehow just override the effects, get back in the ring, is completely impossible. Heart procedures, they leave lifelong lasting effects. If he were to get back in the ring with Kevin Owens, it would just take one wrong move done the wrong way, or a slip, and his heart could flatline and he could sadly pass away. And if anybody is going to believe the story that Triple H can wrestle again after something like that, you guys need to tell those people that it's not possible and that they should do research on this stuff, because if they follow what damage does to the heart and procedures and surgeries and stuff, they would automatically know right away that there's no way possible that he's coming out of retirement after that. The second thing, there's nothing for Triple H to do in the ring anymore. Nothing. The guy won how many championships, had so many big feuds. A meaningless match with Kevin Owens is not going to do anything. Sure, it might get Kevin Owens more over as a heel, but it will do nothing for Triple H. Number 3, his wife Stephanie will never let him wrestle again. She will not want him to get back in the ring and risk his life. And that makes perfect sense, because Triple H is a husband and a father. Why would she want Triple H to risk his own life to get back in the ring to face Kevin Owens in a meaningless match? That is completely insane that anybody would actually think that Stephanie would be okay with letting Triple H wrestle again. It's not going to happen. And when I hear the story that Triple H is going to wrestle again, it really goes to show that people are dumb enough to believe anything they hear from a YouTube channel that makes this shit up. See something on TV, oh, got to make a story and spin it into something that it isn't. And it's sadly the way the community is. I mean, wrestling clickbait, it runs rampant. And I don't need to tell you who is behind this clickbait. If you followed my channel, you know who I'm referring to, that you all probably can guess. But the idea that people are buying into this story, completely ignoring the fact that, again, it's not possible for Triple H to wrestle ever again, It really shows that there are some really stupid wrestling fans out there that are just so gullible. They'll believe whatever a channel says, and that is it. They won't do research. They won't bother to look into this. That is one of the many reasons why not all wrestling fans, but some wrestling fans are actually pretty stupid people. I am fine with Triple H being out of the ring. I don't want him to wrestle again. I don't see the point of him wrestling again. If it's gonna cost him his life, why would you people want him to get back in the ring? There's nothing for him to gain by getting into the ring with Kevin Owens. Now, if Triple H were to manage somebody to get in the ring with Kevin Owens, that's a different story. But Triple H himself cannot wrestle another match ever again. But hey, you know what? As long as these types of wrestling clickbait stories go around out there, sadly, there's going to be a lot of stupid people that are going to be believing whatever they hear. I am going to say this to everybody. You guys have got to get over it. Triple H is not going to wrestle. He is retired for good. There's nothing for him to gain to get back in the ring, and it could cost him his life if he was to get back in the ring. And the story that's going around that Triple H is going to wrestle again is 100% bullshit. It is completely fake. There's no way possible for him to wrestle ever again. And frankly, if I had to really go further with this, I don't think Kevin Owens would be comfortable even wrestling him. I really don't. Because I think Kevin Owens would be scared that something would happen in the match and Triple H would end up in some very serious, life threatening trouble. And that is why people need to use common sense in this. It's not possible for Triple H or anybody to overcome heart problems. It's not possible. So, with that being said, guys, please stay away from wrestling clickbait and these stories going around. Don't believe this story for one solitary second. It's completely fake. Let's hope Triple H stays out of the ring and doesn't wrestle again. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Talk to you later. Hope you all have a great day.